Hey guys, welcome back to Take Two. Take Two. You know how the movies. Well, last time, this is going to be the same video that I just put up that I had to take down. Once one of my viewers realized that when I put up my phone to read the text that he sent me, it inadvertently had his phone number, so we corrected that. Now it just says Brett. So I apologize to you, Brett, for making that mistake. But maybe if he didn't go around pissing people off so much, that mistake would have never happened. And let's talk about why that happened. This morning, I get a text message from this guy. And of course, he thinks that he has privacy, like, real privacy. You're a public figure. You're on YouTube. You have no privacy. He thinks it's okay for him to Google all kinds of stories from the past where some of those murderers and people who got murdered are their relatives are still alive, probably. And he thinks he can do that, and he can do that. It's public information. Once it goes into the newspapers, once you get arrested, it's all public information. It's all fair game. So are you, pal. What you do for a living, there's nothing wrong with what you do for a living. You're a grave digger. That's what you do. That's what pissed him off the first time he tried to get my video taken down, and it failed. It failed. So now I am pulling his cover for being the liar that he is. He's lied on me. His buddy lied on me. But the only reason I can't do anything about his boy there, Quentin Walker from what is it, Darkness Underneath channel? Because in my opinion, he's crazy. He's just crazy, and he's broke as a joke. He's still living off his mother. So that was where the issue that I had with him. So let's go. I'm gonna have my daughter read the email he sent me this morning, and then I'm gonna stop her and in parts. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna answer him right now. Okay, but I already sent him an email, and then I'm gonna read that in my response to this email to you guys. Let's go, Kaylee. And thanks for wishing my daughter. She'll be 15 years old on the 15th. God bless her. She's beautiful. I'm so blessed having her. So, Kaylee, please read the email. First, the date and the time that give me connect. Yeah. Okay, so is any of his personal information on there? No, that's the email that he sent me this morning. Okay. Go ahead, David. You should have just let sleeping dogs die. Let sleeping dogs lay. That's what the saying is. But you keep wanting to poke this bear, and bro, you're poking the wrong guy. Go ahead, baby.
Kevin, if you want to keep speaking about me and bashing me, that's fine with me. I can
stop right there. Apparently, it's not fine with you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be crying about this in this email. It's not fine. It's not fine. You're what is it? What I call it? He's go ahead, read it.
I can handle it, I suppose.
Stop. You can handle it, I suppose. Either you can handle it or you can't handle it. There's not suppose. It's not a question. You're making a statement. Go ahead, baby.
However, I don't appreciate you lying about me.
Stop right there. Now, when he says I'm lying about me, that's calling me a liar. Boom, that's a trigger pull for me. This is what got him in trouble in the last time when he lied. So that's now, I don't know what purpose this email was. He should have he tried to get my last video taken down about him, and he failed miserably because I did nothing wrong. But this time when I put his phone number up, I didn't realize I did it. And once I did, I took it down. He did file a complaint, but before YouTube had a chance to act on it, I realized what I did, and I took it down. Go ahead, baby.
You have made videos stating that I have disparaged you on my channel and have talked down about you, etc., etc.
Stop right there. He went and said, now it wasn't on his channel. I think he typed it or he did something, and I had Fran Masucci respond to him. Boom. Hey, that's not true. He accused me of telling Fran that it was her father's remains in Roy DeMeo's Lincoln that I put in the river on the 59th Street Bridge in 1974. That's what he said. That's what he said. That wasn't the truth. It was a guy by the name of Thomas Steves. He was the one that Googled it and figured it out. He was the one that figured that out, not me. And he also did a couple of videos down. Check that out. Go ahead, baby.
Well, Kevin, this is something I've never done and I have made a point to never do.
Liar. Go ahead, baby.
I, of course, realize Quentin has made many, but I have not.
Stop right there. Quentin has his buddy, his homeboy, that he promotes on his channel as an author. Oh, that's a lie, too. He's not a published author. He's never published anything. I am a published co-author of that book times two. He never talked about my book on the show. He's promoting this quack, this fraud, Quentin Walker. Go ahead, baby.
I have never exposed any emails I have received from you, which were very nasty, and I have never spoke publicly about Fran or anything.
Okay, stop right there. Yes, he did, and Fran confronted him, and he shut that up because he knew who Fran was. Read that portion back again.
And I have never spoke publicly about Fran or anything to do with your dive team efforts. I thought that meant something, but apparently it doesn't.
That doesn't mean shit to me. You call me a liar. Go ahead.
Furthermore, the Rifkin situation.
All right, let's talk about the Rifkin situation. He did a video about Joel Rifkin. And this has to do, a lot of his viewers are my viewers, okay? Same type of content. Not really, but it's the mafia shit. It's not where he goes and looks up newspaper clippings. I was the actual guy doing the crimes out there with Roy DeMeo, Joey Bikini, Jimmy Nace, all those big fucking names. That's what I was doing. So I'm the real guy. Read that part back again, please. I'm getting a little upset here.
I made that Rifkin video many, many months
ago. Rifkin video. When he made the videos about Joe Rifkin many months ago, he's the king of venting and he knew damn well I did a video. I was on the Maury Povich show. I put that video on. I was in the newspapers with the New York State Police and the confrontation I had with them. He knew he knew I stopped Joel Rifkin from murdering my girlfriend, Mary Catherine Williams, in a apartment on 439 East 9th Street. He knew that. And he still didn't include that piece of news that hardly anybody knew. He didn't include that. He cheated his viewers. You guys. Yeah, you and you and you and you. All you guys in there. Go ahead.
I made that Rifkin video many, many months before I even knew you or anything about the history you speak.
He knew about me back then. He did. That's another lie, but go ahead.
The video was made to discuss the sick bastard he is and visit Long Island.
Okay, it was designed to make the sick. Well, who would know better than an eyewitness him murdering my girlfriend? Who better than to interview me? Again, he cheated all you guys out of a great story. Go ahead.
Lastly, and most importantly, was to discuss all the victims and how they met their sad end.
All the victims except who? Mary Catherine Williams? The 18th victim? You never mentioned her. I did in that book, and you had it. Liar. Go ahead.
That was the point of it all. Secondly, you keep saying that I made 2 Rifkin videos. I've only made 1.
A liar. He did 2. He did 2. He did one when I was there. He did one video about where Joe Rifkin was pulled over, which was right in front of Nassau County Courthouse. I thought that was an interesting thing. I didn't even know that. But he did. He did 2 of them. Go ahead.
The other upload is a clip that I posted, which was from the original video I made.
Doesn't matter. He knew me. What is this guy, like, jealous? He didn't want to promote me. He was afraid my channel would grow bigger than his. My channel is really nothing like his. My channel is about stories that I did, crimes that I committed, working with the FBI, the DEA, NYPD. Those are real stories, very similar to Sammy DeBucavano and Michael Franchisi. Very similar, but they're on a much higher level than me, but very similar. I'm not competing with him or the crazy nut, Quentin Walker, who puts up a collage of pictures of mobsters from the 70s and 80s. His favorite, he's obsessed with this guy, Lloyd DeMaio. And that's what he does. He makes a collage, music in the background, and he does a lot of, I don't understand. The channel is insane. You should go over there, Darkness Underneath. Did 3 videos on me. Watch how he calls me a liar for everything. He just says, I'm a liar, but I wasn't a liar. Prior to me kicking him to the curb, I was the cool guy. He's just, but that guy's nuts. Brett Rivera isn't. I don't know what his problem is, and I could care less. Keep my name out of your mouth, bro. That's good advice. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Also, I know I put my face on my channel and I have an audience, but I also value my privacy.
Stop right there. You're a public figure on YouTube, so it's okay for you to talk about everyone, post all the news clippings about everybody, but you can't, I can't tell I can't mention that you work at you're a grave digger. That's what you do for a living. I know where you work. I know where you live. I know everything. So how do you think for 1 minute that, who do you think you are? Oh, Democrat. That's what you are. Democrats think what's good for them, no matter what. You can't, the guy, I'm literally right now lost for words. I'm lost for words over that stupid comment. You're a public figure. You put yourself out there. You talk about everybody else, but you don't want nobody to mention that you're a grave digger, which is you work for a living. You're a working man. I wouldn't give a crap if you shoveled shit. And honest work is what you do. Go ahead, sweetheart.
I don't think you have to say my full name and expose my occupation when I never had my own intentions of doing so.
Stop right there. His full name. I put my full name. Look, book, everything about me. You know what I did for a living? My first job was working for A&P. That's a supermarket that's now defunct. I worked as an A&P guy, produce. I delivered groceries. And then my next job was a doorman for luxury apartment buildings on the Upper East Side. Then my next job was working for the railroad. Then my next job was working for Penn Central. Then I went to Conrail. Then I went to New Jersey Transit as a signal and communication maintainer. There it is. I said it. Woo! And my name is Kevin Marr. Kevin Marr. Why would he want all this anonymity? Why in his brain did he want? It was probably his wife is scared. You know, this is why, and I'll get to what he just did in a minute, all because of me. We'll get to what he did at the end of the video, so make sure you stay till the end. You're going to see what he did. So it's probably his wife. I met his wife. In fact, they took his wife out to her birthday in April. I dropped $500 at a great dinner at Italian restaurant over there in Queens or Nassau County, I forget. Well, I'm a good guy. What is he thinking? I'm mistaking my kindness for a week. You think I'm a punk? Is that what you think? I know that's what your boy Quentin thinks. So, you know, 2 peas in a pod. My mother and father always tell me who you hang with. And I'll tell you what you are. Go ahead, sweetheart, read it.
I think you underestimate how many nasty people and trolls will take advantage of what.
Stop right there. How many nasty trolls? I met plenty of them. Look at all the ammunition I give trolls. Rat, snitch, stoolie, all this shit that I had to do because I got on social media. That's what it's all about. So what? Deal with them like I do. I fight with them. Then I block them. That's it. You know, I'll let anybody say anything disparaging as long as it's the truth about me. You can call me a rat, a snitch, a stoolie, or you could call me a hero. Like all the people, who, like when I put a murderer away who decapitated a 6-year-old little boy and savagely butchered 2 women. When I put that guy in jail, those family members didn't call me a rat. I guarantee you, and neither would any of yous, if it was one of your family members that I put in prison after cutting your loved one's head off of a 5-year-old, 6-year-old little boy. Would you? Go ahead, sweetheart.
I really don't think it's fair that you did that. I'm just writing this so you can hopefully see my.
Stop right there. Hey, pal. I don't like you. So if you think I'm gonna do something fair, what do you mean by fair? I have nothing to do with you. You're not my wife. What do you mean fair? I just see it. I say it as it is. This is facts here, and you can't handle it. And that's why you closed down your YouTube channel today. After after my email, you closed it down. That's what he did. I wanted to try to save it to the end, but I got a big mouth. I got a fucking Irish temper. It's like second to none. All my Irish fans out there, you know what we suffer from. The fuse is really short and really short. And good, it's a good thing you didn't call me a liar 20 years ago. Bro, it's a good thing you did not make that mistake. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Lastly, I truly believe you are inflating my success on YouTube. Kevin, my numbers are not as great, and due to some personal struggles and issues me and Alyssa have had the past year, it has created a lack of motivation. And I don't.
You know what? Stop right there. I don't care. I don't care about you. You promoted Quentin Walker as some great. You had him on your channel, promoting him, putting him on a pedestal after he burnt me. After all those fucking crazy videos that he put up on me. You did that after the fact, bro. You're with them. You're with them. When I speak or when I think of you, I put the both of these together like two peas in a pod. That's what.
So while I appreciate that you may think I'm doing good or you think I'm a wannabe expert, et cetera, et cetera.
Stop right there. I don't give a shit about you one way or the other. You present yourself on YouTube, and that's the way I see you, good or bad. Some of your videos are entertaining. You do hard work doing the background, going out. But, what you did, which I'm going to get into it right now. All right. So, okay.
I assure you it's not the case, and I don't look at myself as an expert on anything. I'm never even mentioned on the top of the MobTube creators channels.
What do I care? I don't care. I only know what you did. Maybe you would have been, or you definitely would have been in the, what did he say, the top 10?
Top 10.
Top 10. Maybe you would have been on the top 10 if on July 18, 2023, you showed up when we found Roy's car, but you didn't. And this is what you did. So after I left in April, after I kicked his buddy there, Quentin, to the curb, and that's why he got all pissed off. After he did that, after we did that, he was supposed to come to the location. We would dive in for the car. The divers had the most advanced electronics, sonar and LiDAR and some other thing. And I knew where the car was for the past 50 years. Because when I put the car in the water, this is a big story. It's still continuing from 1970. It's a 50-year-long story that had to do with one of the most fucking serial killer, Roy DeMeo. This story is still unfolding. So anyway, he knew we were going to go there. So he was supposed to show up. He didn't show up. I didn't give a fuck. Don't show up. Don't show up. He's got his little feeling circles. I told this boy to go F himself after his boy went and publicly, the second day that I was there in April with my little submarine, he went and said, oh, the submarine didn't work, and the damn submarine didn't work, and everything. And he went and told everybody that before I even got back to California to upload a video. Well, after I spent thousands and thousands of dollars, $2,000 for the stupid submarine. Okay, so now, April, May, June, July, 3 months later, I come back with a real friggin' dive team, and he knew I was coming back there. And he didn't show up. So Tuesday, July 18th at 1:52 p.m., I text him just to fucking rub it in. See what I said right there? I took his phone number down. I had his phone number up there. I didn't mean to do that. We found the car, and there was a bone in it. NYPD is coming now. I don't know why you didn't come. His response. Are you serious? Question mark, question mark. What the, what the, what the WTF? How come these guys didn't put it up on the live stream? Well, it just so happened is the day before, NYPD boat was following us because we went ahead and announced it. So I was afraid that once the divers went into the water, those cops were going to come and put the squash to it, because you can only dive during what's called slack tide. Anyway, so there you have it. What happened here? How do I get back to that? Why did it do that? That thing on the bottom. I just looked down. Technical difficulties with technical equipment makes me technically out of great. Make me great. Why is it doing? Okay. So this was my last response to this idiot. The real question is, are you serious? Now I'm turning the tables on him. Why weren't you here? Yes, I'm serious. This is beyond unbelievable. Done with him. Last communication I had with him. That was it. And you should have just left it alone. But no, then you went and said, then what happened was this guy, Steve, what's his name? Thomas Steves, he figured out who was in the car. And then once he did that, then he did it. He contacted the man's daughter, Fran Masucci. This guy was Nicholas Masucci. He was a mobster that went missing in this time period. So we knew it was, I know it was him. So then he goes, hey, you got some nerve. He types it. He did an email. You got some nerve. And it's all on my channel. You can just go backwards. You got some nerve telling that woman that was in her, trying to convince her that's her father in there. Trying again downplay this whole thing. He couldn't say I didn't find the car because we positively identified the car by its steering wheel and dashboard, which was exclusive to that year, make, and model car. So he couldn't. We got the steering wheel. Look at the video. So he said that. So then I sicked Fran on him. And I said, call this, tag this guy. So they had email, oh, I don't want any problem. And so on. So that's what he did. And that's why he took his channel down today, minutes after I responded with this. Go ahead, but don't use the curse words. Be a good father. Come closer, baby, and speak up.
Hi, Brett. Let me start off by saying F you. You called me a liar again. I intend to do another video about you, grave digger. As far as you being able to handle the truth, well, this email proves you can't. You're an atypical POS demo rat. As far as the disparagement goes, you said that I convinced Fran that her father's remains were in Roy's Lincoln. Well, that proved to be a lie now, didn't it? All of this over your pal Quentin Walker, another piece of crap. Your good buddy, birds of a feather flock together, and you still promoted him on your channel after he pulled that crap with me. You hitched your horse to the wrong cart. Instead of being with me and going to the 59th Street Bridge.
Stop right there. Instead of doing that, even Brett, when we got rid of him that day, put him on the subway, because of course Quentin can't drive. And why can't he drive? Because he killed somebody, a senior, walking across the street, killed him with his car. And not only did he do that, then he blamed the poor victim for jaywalking. Well, Quentin, pedestrians have the right of way in every state in this country. Okay? How dare you try to blame that victim that you killed? You know, these people are just, the more I learned about this guy, and I know everything now, because I still have friends in high places that have my back. Did you see that? Okay. Maybe not in quite that high of a place, but when somebody does something like this to me, the first thing I do is I find out everything there is to know about you. Because knowledge is power. Any what would you call them? Adversary of mine. Trust me, I'll know everything. I know things about this guy and his wife, but that I would just never do because I'm not that way. My beef is with him. My beef is I don't really have a beef. I'm just good. I'm just telling the truth. You know, I'm telling the truth. You don't see me taking my channel down. He took his down. Gotta ask yourself why. Minutes after the video that my beautiful daughter just read to you guys. So what else am I forgetting I wanted to touch on here?
Well, there's still more to the email.
This is my email. I'm gonna let my daughter finish it. Or I might stop her just to interject and my place. Because I'm like a lawyer. That's what I do. That's what I do. Go ahead, baby.
The day that you told me in your car that you could do what I do, I felt like slapping you right in the face.
Stop right there. So now, after I kicked this boy to the curb, he started fucking having an attitude, but he never said anything to my face. And I'm 70 years old. That guy's like 40, 30 years older. And I still believe I could still fucking drill somebody. I'm 210 pounds, 5'8", not like 5'6", like this fucking. And if you look at my last video, it says there right on my inmate ID card what my height is. My height is I'm 5'8". When I got sneakers on, I'm 5'10", 5'11". That's what I am. This idiot was anyway. I mean, I'm just the two jokers. You can't lie on YouTube. You can't do it because the truth is going to come out. And okay. So what did I say? What did he say? What did I say?
Okay, the next thing is Joel Rifkin. You made the first video full well knowing who I was. Then you made the second video at a time where you personally knew me. And I believe it was when I was in New York that video came out. Jealous, jealous, jealous. But yet you continue calling that POS Quentin an author when he's not.
Yeah. So here he is promoting that guy, putting him on his channel, when the real talents, the real story is right here. And I'm not trying to blow my own horn. There's a reason why there's a New York Times best-selling books about yours truly. And I just got a movie deal. Not one, not two, but I got an offer to do 3 feature films about my life and then go into a television series. Got the contract. Let's take a look at it. Here I go with the damn, this never works for me, but just, yeah. Thomas Rocket, that's my attorney, the same attorney that represented me in the Marv versus Danielle Stott from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So there you go. I'll let you read it. Where is it? What happened here? Okay, never mind. I fixed it. My lawyer got the contract. Okay, so it's not enough money. Here's a 32-page contract right here. I don't care if you'd be able to see it. One of the largest studios. And I'm not taking it the way it's written there. Why should I? I got another offer. And all of these things happen because of me being on YouTube. I never got on YouTube to try to make money. I got on YouTube so that I would get the exposure that to people in the motion picture industries and studio. I actually met with the owner of that studio, which is huge. And I will do a video on there once I, right now, I didn't even answer them. When they sent me the thing, I told my lawyer, don't even, I didn't even answer them. I didn't even answer them. And this offer is 6 figures, and it's what it is. That's who I am. For real. I'm for real. It may sound like I'm full of shit, but trust me, I'm for real. And nobody knows that better than Brett. He Googled me every which way but loose. He even found a photograph of me and my mother that was in the Daily News. And I think it was June 1963. I was 9 years old. My mother handed me a toothbrush at the back of a bus, and you see me right there. He even picked up that. Every single thing, every story that I told him, he verified. But yet he chose to promote Quentin to all you viewers. Quentin instead of me, he definitely hooked his cart to the wrong, hooked his horse to the wrong cart. Only a fool would do what he did and piss me off on the way. So,
Okay.
all right, read the rest of it.
I'm a true co-author of 2, not 1 best-selling books. Something your boy won't ever be able to say in his life. You tried like a true female dog to YouTube to take the video down about you and Quentin, and it failed. Why didn't you write me an email like this before you went crying to YouTube, which we both know failed? Another demo rap move. No balls.
Stop right there. If he would have come to me and he would have said, now I have a small channel. I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. He's got, I think, 25, 30,000, or he had. Now he went off. He went offline now because he can't handle confrontation. Well, maybe his wife was, mafia people. That's probably what happened. I'm just guessing. His wife probably said, he probably promised, well, I'm not even going to you. Okay, honey, if you let me have a YouTube channel, I promise I won't give them my name. And oh, then you give me your name and piss me off, and I have a channel. What the fuck? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to? What? Why are you so? Well, maybe it's because you're a liar. You're so you're protecting your last name. I didn't even realize he did that. All I said was what he did for a living. I didn't say where he worked. I didn't give his address where he lived. I did give his phone number, but that was a mistake. And I quickly, once one of my viewers said, hey, you put his phone number up there. I went, oh shit, I took it right down immediately. So what else did I want to touch on, Jaylee? I'm just, I get so pissed. Human, all my Irish viewers out there, I'm an average Irish guy. I just want, so some people do a certain thing and I can't talk. That's when I start throwing down. And this guy has made me so mad over the B things that he did. Like, only a B would do that, So he took his channel down today. He announced it. What is that on? What did he?
Community post.
Community post. Why don't we read it? Can you pull that up? Why don't we read what he did? I didn't want him to take his channel down. I'm not trying to. I just want to. Hey, and if you want to lie to your viewers and bullshit them, and that's fine. But when you bring me into the equation, you're going to get a receipt. I'm not going to lay down. I'm not no Democrat, whatever, radical. Whatever. I'm not one of them. I'm a proud Republican who supports the real president, Donald J. Trump, who will be our next president come November 5th. Everybody vote for him. Everybody pray for his family, for what his family is going through. I had 5 court cases going at the same time, one in another state and one in the 3 boroughs, Queens, Nassau, and the Bronx. And I had a lot of pressure, I just did a video about that too. I can only imagine this man has balls of steel. He's smart. I admire President Trump so much. And I've been promoting him ever since I did this video. Can you guys tell where in this video that subliminal message is? Type it in the comment section. I want to see if you figured it out. And in my next video, I'll point it out. But I have people in high places that have my back. Okay? Just saying. Anything else I want to touch on about this guy? Anything else? Oh, let's read the comment. So, okay, so what time did he post this, Kaylee?
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. What time did we post that last video?
Like 3 hours ago? I think it was 2 hours ago too. It was like a little bit after.
Minutes. It was minutes. What time does that say? Does it say?
It doesn't say the exact time.
Okay, so my daughter's going to read out loud what he said after this confrontation with Kevin Marr.
I just want to let everyone know that I will be leaving YouTube for a bit. I don't know when I will return, if that's ever going to happen. I have to step away from here for various reasons. For one, I need to focus on some personal family issues. When the issues are solved, it will be a heavy burden off me, but that's to be seen. Secondly, I've been dealing with something I haven't dealt with on my 3 years on here. This community may have some great people in it, but there's some whose only goal in life is to make others miserable by way of trolling, making up stories, and trying to sow discord within a community. I've always been a very private guy, and this is becoming less and less of a possibility for me. I don't believe in any of these statements. Success creates more hate, and those that thrive on hate and anger, resentment, simply don't.
Stop. I agree. Oh, Brett, buddy boy, I agree with that statement. Go ahead, read it.
Personal health and well-being is the only thing that's important for me. I'm not saying my days of content making are done, but I need to plot a new direction. That may be in form of audio podcasts, only on various other platforms, a Patreon account, or whatever seems necessary. I apologize to anyone who looks forward to what I do, but it is necessary for me to do this. After today, I will delete this app from my phone and cease all access I have from it. I will not be taking part in anything on this platform unless it's a special project outside my account, which is possible. I'm just saying bye for a bit, but when I return, I will make sure to tell you where and when you can find me. Much love, Brett, NYC Crime Squad.
Well, that's sad. You know what? I didn't want that to happen, but and you know, and I've known this man for over a year, and we became. I thought he was my friend. He's just phony. He was never my friend. To do what he did to me, never my friend. But I didn't want that to happen. I never dreamed he would be such a coward to fold so easily and to give up his platform after being on it for 3 years because of this controversy. You know, I would have gladly did a podcast with him and hammered this out man to man. No, I would have jumped on a plane. In fact, I got a plane ticket because I was supposed to go there June 10th. So I already paid for a plane ticket. I got JetBlue. All I got to do is go. I could jump on a plane and be there in 6 hours. I would have did that face to face with him. But I didn't want this. I really didn't want it. It makes me think of him as even more of a coward than I already thought. But when he did that, pathetic. So I'm gonna close this video out now that he's gone. Maybe Quentin Walker wants to poke me some more, you know, but he's just crazy. So in my opinion, Quentin Walker is buzzy crazy. What do you? It's like almost going to a bar and having a fight with a guy that's ossified, drunk. What's the purpose of that? The guy's drunk. You give him a pass, you know. So Quentin only didn't get. I was so mad when he did that the first time that I would have sued him. I would have dragged his ass to court, but he has no money, so I didn't. And I think everybody knows that he's what he is compared to my credibility. I have credibility. When I tell a story, uh, you can bet it's the truth. So I will be signing off now when I get this video up. And again, to Brett Rivera, I apologize for putting your phone number up there. Didn't mean to do it, but that's what happens when you piss off Irish people. We get blind, crazy rage. That's what we did. That's what we did. Good thing you didn't do it to my face. See you guys on the next one.